Yo, what's up everybody, and I'm back with a revised one. Yep, I switched it up. So, this will be a revision for my video with LeBron James signing with the Lakers. You also got Rondo there, JaVale McGee there. Julius Randle has moved on to the Pelicans, so I stated in my previous video. So just to quickly go through this, I think this will be a very interesting team. They're automatically playoff contenders with Rondo, LeBron, and possibly JaVale McGee, because we've seen that he cut out a lot of his antics and got pretty serious about playing. So just to start it off with the starting lineup, I think it'll be Lonzo Ball still starting. You'll probably have Brandon Ingram at 2. It sounds very weird, but with the way he can move and play, I think that would be a good place for him to be. Kyle Kuzma will be at the 3, Bron at the 4. Then you got Brook Lopez at the 5. I haven't heard anything about him leaving yet, so I'll stick with it. I think they'll stick with this lineup because we all know how much LA wants to develop Lonzo, and you definitely want him playing with LeBron as much as you can. So I think this will be a good lineup. Have LeBron out there with the young cats. So quickly to get Kuzma started. Get Kuzma a good couple quick points so they can get him 10 to 12 points in the first quarter. I think that'll be a very successful first quarter. Get Lonzo started with facilitating. Probably help Brandon Ingram beef up, and also help Brandon Ingram get some points in. So if they can make Ingram and Kuzma manage at least 15 to 20 points, like both of them, 15 to 20 points averaging this year, the Lakers will be a very serious threat. Get Lonzo, probably average 10 points. He's not really going to be that great of a scorer. A lot of people gave him dirt for his scoring last year, but his assists and rebounds are still phenomenal for a rookie. So let LeBron and Lonzo do more of the facilitating with passing. Let LeBron come in. If it's if the play's failing, give it to LeBron. Let him get some quick scoring or probably miss, and then let Brook Lopez, Lonzo, LeBron get a good rebound in. Let that run through till about the 5 or 6 minute mark. Then you let LeBron take a rest, because as we've seen this past year, he will tire out. He's getting to the point where he will tire out. All right, it's been 15 years of over the top high level play from LeBron James. Let the man grow. Let the man get older. So let him rest pretty quickly. Let Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma stay out there. Probably sit down LeBron and Brook Lopez. That's where you bring in JaVale McGee, probably Rondo or Josh Hart. So you probably can let Lonzo sit too, depending on how you want to set it up. Then you let Rondo run the second unit and some of the starters real quick. I think that'll also be good to let Rondo play with Kyle Kuzma. That'll definitely be very helpful to their situation and their cause. Because, somebody that to feed Kuzma a lot more easier and a lot more talented, and, just a lot more strategic than Lonzo. So that's what Rondo really brings to the table. Let Rondo play with Kuzma, get some in for JaVale McGee, some quick lobs and everything. That'll be great. Go through. Probably won't really have to worry about too much of Brandon Ingram, really, because Brandon Ingram, he's going to score how he needs to. He's pretty good with inside play and also quick shooting. So then, let the second unit handle themselves. That'll probably be like Josh Hart, Caldwell Pope, Rondo, JaVale McGee. Who else they got for power forward? They'll let them figure that out. So let the second unit run it. Probably bring LeBron back into the fold about 7 minutes. 7 minutes left for the second quarter. Let that run through. You go through. Let LeBron run with the second unit just to get some extra scoring in, especially if they're struggling. He'll definitely work well with Rondo. I know a lot of people are probably worried about how him and Rondo are going to play together, but that's whatever. They also got Isaiah Thomas, but I don't think they're going to keep Isaiah Thomas. I think they're probably going to deal Isaiah Thomas off, so I won't add him in on this video. So, you let that second unit run. Do what you got to do. Then after halftime, bring back the starters for the third quarter. Let them do probably the same thing in the first quarter, but let LeBron get out a little bit quicker. So probably the 7 to 6 minute mark. Let LeBron sit down, rest up for the third quarter. Unless they're struggling, then you either let them stay in longer or bring them back in quicker. Probably let JaVale McGee start the third quarter as well, just to make sure Brook Lopez doesn't tire out. You know, centers, they sometimes don't last as long, so I think that would be a good idea. Then, you know, fourth quarter, started out with some of the second unit mixed in with the first unit. You could probably let Kyle Kuzma stay in for the entire fourth quarter. He has the energy and ability to do that. Lonzo, you probably bring him back into the fourth quarter a little bit later. Let Rondo start the fourth quarter just to get it, you know, a little bit more facilitated and comfortable. After that, bring LeBron, bring the whole start lineup back in. Let them finish out strong if they can. And boom, you got a pretty successful game. Depending on, you know, I'll obviously switch up with injuries. Somebody's going to get injured. You know, so with injuries and, you know, player issues, you know, you never know. Kyle Kuzma, he hasn't really gotten consistent yet. Lonzo, we don't know how his scoring is going to come out. You might see IT stay. You might see IT get added into that situation, but I don't think they'll keep him. So you got a whole lot of options that's there. But personally, like I said, this is probably going to be first round playoff team, sixth to eighth position, depending on how they do. I think it'll be pretty good this year. I think it'll finally end the playoff drought for Los Angeles. So, all in all, if you have any critiques about the video, any thoughts about how they should run the Lakers, or anybody else they should move in or bring in, you know, leave them in the comment section. Thank you for your viewership. Subscribe.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Bitch, I run the game, y'all just commentate from the side. I'm like, oh God.